In today's video, I will show you how to create collections on your Shopify store. Welcome to the tutorial. If you're new to Shopify and just starting out, then this tutorial is for you. I will be guiding you step by step through the whole process. Hey everyone, my name is Auren and welcome back to my channel. If you're interested in learning more about online businesses, mindset, and all things entrepreneurship, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. In case you haven't signed up with Shopify yet and plan to get started, I'll leave the best current offer and free trial in my description box below. You can go ahead and sign up with that. We are inside our Shopify dashboard. I have finished adding all of our products. Now that we have all our products ready, we will now sort them into collections. You can create different collections depending on what you're selling. The collection section comes with a default homepage collection. We're going to go ahead and delete this. Have a look at your products and see what kind of collections you would like to create for your store. Let's get started with one collection and then we will repeat the process. So in my example, I would like to create a chopping board collection. So that's our title, and you can add some description if you want, but I'm going to leave this blank because this is mainly for visuals. For the collection type, we're going to select manual because we're going to select our products manually. So next we have the search engine listing. Let's fill out the information here. We will add our brand name, collection name, a short description, and that's good enough for now. We will come back to this later when we are doing our SEO. But you can have a quick look at the description that I have put here with all the keywords. Alright, next we are going to add an image here. So make sure to add an image which showcases most of your products of the collection. Now the image has been added to the collection. We are going to scroll back up and click save. Now we are going to add our products to the collection. All we have to do is click here on browse and then select whichever product we want for the collection. So now I'm going ahead and selecting my chopping boards for this and then add. Once you have them all here, you can choose to reorder them how they will appear in your store. To do that, you can click here on sort and choose one of these options. You could also choose manually. We are going to go ahead with manually. And now with manually, to reorder them, you can just drag and drop like this. All right, now as all that is done, we will scroll back up and go back. And now let's check if the first collection has been added. So we have our first collection added to our collection section, and now we are going to go ahead and create more collections. So real quick, I'm going to add a few more collections. So now I'm creating the kitchen utensils collection, adding the products, and now we have our second collection ready. I have just now created another one. It's the teapot and matcha sets. So now that we have a few of our collections ready, we're going to go back to our theme editors tab and add them to our store. So if you scroll down, the Dawn theme comes with a featured products section. So our products have been added here already, which is really nice. But now we are going to start to add the other sections. We are going to create a section called the collections section. So in this way, our customers can see each of our collections in that section and then choose to go inside each of them if they like, instead of showing all of these products here together. So let's hover over here and click add section. So these are all the different options that show up. We are going to go and click collection list. Now inside of this, you can play around with these options. You can make the boxes that are appearing under the collections small, medium, or large. You can change the image ratio to portrait, square, or adapt to image. Down here, there are a few more other mobile layout options. And then over here, this is the option for number of columns. So you can do this according to your preference. Now let's click on this image and then do select collection. And from here, we will be able to select our collections. And then now select. And so this one is done. And now we are going to scroll down and go to the next box. We will do the exact same thing here. We will click on this box and then select a different collection. Select, and now we have two of our collections here. So now we will quickly add the last collection to the box. So I've just added the teapot and matcha set, and now I'm going to click save. Now let's go back. And now you can see three of our collections in this block, and it's showing inside our sections. Now that we have these collections ready, it could be a good time now to play around with these options that we saw earlier. Let's go ahead and change this name to make it look a little more appealing. So let's write shop by collection, or maybe shop by catalog. Okay, that looks much better now. We have all of these collections here, and now we are going to go up and click save. Now let's have a look if our products are actually inside of the collections. So here you can see we have both our chopping boards inside of the catalog, inside of our collection. Now if you want to reorder which one comes first, then you can simply drag and change them over here. So now that I have switched them around, this is how it appears. You could also duplicate this section from up here and add 2 or 3 different collections at the bottom of your website. Now let's have a look at some more options inside of the featured collection. So down here you can select how many products or columns you want to show. So for example, you want to show 6 product photos instead of 8, so that's how it will appear here. And then right at the bottom here it says that enable view all, so all your products can be seen if they click this button. So you can leave this checked or unchecked depending on what you want. And then right here we also have the number of columns on desktop, and you can go up to 5 columns if you want. So for example, you're working with these options inside the catalog of collections, then you can choose and decide how many catalogs you want in the columns to be seen. Down here in the products card section under the image shape, in the drop down there are a couple of different shapes, so you can play around with these options and see if you would like to change the visuals of these images. For my store, I'm going to just leave it at default. And then down here in the mobile layout, we have seen this before as well, but let me show you guys how it actually looks. So this is how it looks with 1 column, and that's how it looks with 2. And then down here I would like to leave this option checked, the enable swipe on mobile. And then below that is the padding section. So if you increase the top padding, then there'll be more space here, and then if you go down and increase the bottom padding, then this is how it will look down here at the bottom with some more extra space. Now let's have a look how it's looking. So we have this scrolling option here, which is great, and I'm quite happy with it. So now we're gonna go ahead and save this, and now we're gonna go back to our home page. And that's basically how you create collections on your Shopify store. If you're interested in more Shopify or Shopify setup videos, I will leave some helpful links for you in my description box below for you to get started with your Shopify journey. If this tutorial was helpful or added any value, please give us a big thumbs up. Also subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in comments below if you have any questions. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.